Tondo
Impasto. Okay.
Are we live?
We are live. Good morning.
Good morning. Utro.
Yes.
And
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, chin chin.
Chin chin. Let's begin
Yeah.
with the coffee
Yeah.
that we need to stay awake. So welcome to Tondo Impasto. My name is Amy.
I'm Kras.
And we are cataloging our family's legacy. And we are Bulgarians.
Yeah. Well, you're sort of a Bulgarian because you were born in Chicago.
Yeah, okay. So I'm a first generation American.
Yeah, but you are 100% Bulgarian because your mother and me are Bulgarians. So,
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And so I actually wanted to talk about that a little bit today because we've been laughing a lot about everything, including ourselves.
Yeah.
And so I'll start with the quote of the day. I think you're going to recognize it. Here we go. Bulgar. Do you know what that is?
Baiganyu.
Yes, exactly. It's Baiganyu. So for those of you who don't know who Baiganyu is, he is from 18... Okay, hold on. I took notes here on him. Alecu Konstantinov created this character in 1895.
Yeah.
Was that a book that you guys read as kids or?
Well, he was a businessman going to...
Selling rose oil, right?
Huh?
I think he was selling rose oil.
Yeah, and...
Here, I'll show the book cover.
Yeah, it was like a used car salesman. Wherever he goes, he projects his...
he's kind of almost... This is the book cover, by the way. It says Alecu Konstantinov Baiganyu. So he's wearing like this kind of vest. He's got this mustache.
Yeah.
And so let's see. So Konstantinov used humor as a scalpel, social satire disguised as slapstick, making Bulgarians laugh at themselves while exposing the gap between who they are and who they thought they were. There's no single clean quote. I was looking for a quote for today, but there is a theater after him. So Bulgar, that quote that I just showed, that is, so if you can't understand it, it's like he's in a situation where maybe he's being accused of something, and it's like, you know, he's saying, like, I'm Bulgarian, like, you know, like, don't, nothing to see here. Is that kind of a correct way to describe it? Like, Bulgar, like, he's loudly asserting his identity abroad and captures his crude patriotism and lack of social awareness. So, anyways, there's a couple of other funny little things like Baiganyu pravi muskuli.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one is like he's flexing, Baiganyu's flexing, showing off, which a lot of the young kids now say, oh, that's a flex or whatever. And then there's some other stuff like defensive pride. I'm somebody, I'm a man, I'm somebody. Or the confrontational dismissive tone, какво ще ми кажеш ти? What are you going to tell me?
Yeah.
So when I first moved back to Bulgaria, you know, someone would say that to me, and I took it literally. Like I was like, well, let me tell you, you know, but they're trying to kind of say like, get out of here.
Yeah.
So, but anyways, he's a funny guy. What do you remember about him?
That's what you stated so far, you know. Not much, you know. I know he's a very negative type of a person, you know.
Oh, he's considered negative.
Representing Bulgaria in the West, you know. So people are looking at like, what is he? This guy coming from Mars or something? Belligerent and all kinds of nonsense.
Yes, yes, yes.
So until now, he's a very negative. When they say, "Oh, look at this," he's a ganyo, by ganyo.
By ganyo. Right. So this is funny because one of the things we use Anthropic, and Claudio is our little assistant and researcher and helper and everything else. So it says here, if you're explaining him on a live stream, this will land better than some of those quotes. He misunderstands social norms abroad, but acts confident. He is cheap, opportunistic, and loud, yet convinced he's clever.
Yeah.
And this is in contrast, Bulgarian pragmatism versus European etiquette.
Yeah.
Confidence versus incompetence. So anyways, I just thought we would start out with some of the Bulgarian humor, because Bulgarians, there's a tradition of humor.
Yeah, yeah.
And even in Gabrovo, they built their entire city identity about self-deprecating humor and about their own stinginess.
Yeah.
The Gabrovi.
Yeah.
So their joke is, we'll laugh at ourselves before you get the chance to.
Yeah. Is he just like the Germans? They got something like that, like the soldier Schweik.
Okay.
So he's type of similar to Baiganu, but he's a soldier and he makes stupid things and stuff. As a German, that's almost no.
Yeah.
But
that's funny. Yeah. Well, I remember when we went as children to Gabrovo.
Yeah.
There's like a little museum of satire or humor or something like that. Actually, there's this really wonderful publication called County Highway, and they publish some really nice articles. And I read one about a guy who went to this Gabrovo. He went to, I think it was a British guy or an American guy, and he went there to report on this, humor. Yeah. There was some kind of a symposium or something. Yeah. And he said that he was talking about all the people, like the chauffeur and the young girl who greeted him. Yeah. He said that she had like a pencil-thin mustache and sausage breath. He said, guaranteeing that no one's going to hit on her. I was laughing out loud. So Gabrovo is really fun. And I remember a book when I was little, the cover was of a cat.
Yeah.
And it was like his tail and some scissors.
Yeah.
Because if the cat leaves the door, leaves the house, and he has a long tail, that's extra electricity that you're wasting. Right?
So they cut it.
The tail to,
things like that,
Yeah. Okay, well, shall we begin with the first painting, which is here on the little easel, but I can. Do you want to look at it on the easel, and I'll show the close-up picture. Okay, boom. I took the photos with the iPhone 15 again. Yeah. And this time I did a different exposure. And
it's much better now.
Do you think it looks a little bit better?
Yeah, oh yeah. It's almost like the painting.
Well, we'll see when we put on the easel.
Yeah.
But one thing that Eric, my brother, said is that it's hard. Video is going to be better to capture the impasto and all that kind of stuff. Let me show the close-up now. Yeah, I don't know. I think the real thing is deeper. So that's the real one.
Yeah, well,
a little bit deeper oranges and stuff. But let me read the description for those who are visually impaired, as you can see what can hear us, but you can't see what we're showing. So Claudio called this blazing orange. And actually, all of the first ones I picked are all sort of abstract to me. So I don't know if they were the beginnings of a painting that is not quite finished, or if that's the full composition. Because if you look at That one.
Well, it's a house with a tree in the front. And
That's, yeah, now when I look at it, I kind of see the house. So this kind of pure fire, oranges, deep reds, cadmium yellows, black slashes cutting through, and a big mauve gray swirl filling the entire right side. So that might be the tree.
Yeah, it is a tree, and it's like a house sneaking out from the trees.
Right.
It's from a small village somewhere.
House sneaking out. Yeah.
And they're typical, for the mountain houses out there, the villages,
Yes.
small villages.
Yes. Okay, well, so white and cream forms across the top. There's a bright yellow passage at center left that jumps out. And Claudio comments that Boris was not being delicate here. He was dragging the palette knife through wet paint, layering, scraping, building. So he doesn't see a horizon or a sky or the ground, but you pointed out that it could be a house, so.
It is a house right in the middle, the center.
Yeah. Yeah.
And with a red roof.
Okay, well, so then it's not abstract, it's a landscape.
It is a landscape, and it's sneaking out, a village house sneaking out, a typical Bulgarian house from the villages, sneaking out from the trees around, and probably springtime because everything is blossoming, flowers on the ground. So it's a very interesting painting. It's very freely done, and I like it.
No, I love it too. Well, okay, then.
So that's framed.
It's a frame and it's cradled.
Yeah, it's cradled.
And there's obviously no signature.
What number is that?
This one is 61. And I will just show you guys the back. And it's got some little nails kind of poking out, but anyways, that's the little back there. So it's the material that he painted on, and then he probably used the tutkal to attach it to this kind of board type of deal.
Yeah.
So anyways, it's nice. It's a cute one. 61.
Yeah.
All right. So shall we go to the next one? Number 2. Let me get the...
That's 62.
All right. So boom. This one I also thought was an abstract. But you're going to tell me it's not. You're going to tell me it's a landscape.
Not. It's a mountain in the back. It's very, very nicely done. It's very unbelievable. It's got, it's got the mountains in the back. It's in the front. It's again, I don't know what.
Is it like?
It could be
crops or not crops, but
it could be a lake or could be Black Sea, but everything is in a pink.
Yeah.
Which is very unusual, it's for Black Sea, but maybe the light is like that. But that's how it goes. Yeah, you did it the right way.
Yeah, the orientation.
Yeah, and it's very nice, beautiful, very modern.
You want to? Let me just read the. Okay, so same fiery palette as 61, but with more structure. Horizontal bands running across the composition, pinks and whites at the top with dark blue, gray, and black undulating forms. Not quite black, but is there black in there?
Yeah, it's
a little bit of black.
Yeah, right in the middle.
So like mountains or cloud banks, then a vivid band of orange and gold cutting through the center, and below that, dark green and yellow strokes running diagonally like vegetation or terraced hillside over deep reds and pinks.
It's almost looks like those lakes by Lake Powell or something like that, these oranges and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
The curves out there.
Yeah.
It's possible that it's from Arizona.
Yeah, so like from his time, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna put Lake Powell. The palette knife work in that central gold band is striking, nearly square. Same board thickness, same burlap bang. These they feel like maybe these two. Do you think that they could have been painted at the same time, or
No.
not necessarily?
No.
All right, this is the one that's on the easel. So once again, we do not have a date for it. No. But as we keep going, we hope to find paintings that do have dates on them. And then...
Well, if it's from Arizona, which I think we know the year that he was here.
80, yeah. Yeah, that's true. Okay, that one's 62. The thing is that we're starting to build a picture.
Yeah.
You know, like the more we get, the more, like, imagine if we put them all together like little tiles.
Yeah.
And we can kind of see, well, wait a second. Okay, these kind of look similar. Okay, now this one looks a little bit like it's probably part of the same. Because I know that he probably had a different variety in a given year.
Yeah.
But there's a little bit of I think you could call it a style.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to figure out the style right now and the era.
Yeah.
So like for sure, after his eyes saw Arizona, okay, the style might have changed a little bit.
Yeah.
And that's what you're noticing is these deep oranges, pinks, and stuff like that. So, okay, so that was our second of 5 today. So something fun that happened after we wrapped yesterday's episode. And you were telling your limo story about Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Our friend of the show, Gwenna.
Yeah.
She found, this is so cool because we looked it up and here you go. She found on eBay Ray Charles's album. We already knew that when we did the Claudio check that he was in Bulgaria in 1981. But then Gwenna found this album. So I did a deeper dive, and we found out that he recorded on side A, "I Can't Stop Loving You," "Georgia on My Mind," "Hit the Road Jack," "Take These Chains from My Heart," "Ruby," "Yesterday." And then on side B, "Together Again," "Busted," "Crying Time," "Don't Set Me Free," "Makin' Believe," "Born to Lose," and Eleanor Rigby. So this is kind of like all the big ones. And it's on a Bulgarian state label pressing. Balkanton, or Balkanton, I don't know, was the only record label allowed to operate in communist Bulgaria.
Yeah. That's why when he told me he was in Bulgaria, I was shocked. I said, well, wow. And plus, he's not only being in Bulgaria, but he made a record,
yes,
with that thing.
So this is official. It was official, and Ray Charles was, the state approved.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of interesting because you can really look at how some things like culture, music, everything, there are no borders, right? There is no, they move through the Iron Curtain in a different way.
Yeah. And this guy was a genius, it's his music, and I guess, they were very happy to have him, out there.
Absolute legend.
Yeah, because in Europe he was very famous.
Yeah.
plus in this country. But in that time, you know, he was the top.
Well, so this is one of the things I think that is kind of misunderstood about, well, what was it life like behind the Iron Curtain?
Yeah.
At least by the time I went to visit there,
Yeah.
which was the first time I went was in 90, was it 89 or 90? So just like right after the changes.
Yeah.
And so, you know, things were obviously different on the surface.
Yeah.
And I kind of just figured, well, everybody just kind of lives the same. Everybody has, you know, an apartment and whatever job they pretended to have. And then they got, you know, the joke that they pretended to work and then the state pretended to pay them. But then I ended up meeting some interesting people and they took me to like this neighborhood, you know, that's kind of behind a gate.
Yeah.
And it's like mansions with indoor swimming pools and outdoor like grass tennis courts and like something that, you know, you would see from the most wealthy area of any country.
Yeah.
So that was kind of how the, you know, the Polit Bureau, like the top so-called, you know, leaders.
Yeah.
So they were probably dancing and rocking out to Ray Charles.
Oh yeah.
And
well, the prime minister's daughter that she got killed by the Russians.
Oh right.
She started, you know, bringing all the music from Great Britain, you know, the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, and stuff like that.
Yes, you mentioned that.
And Lyudmila Zhivkova.
Yeah, let me just look her up because I wonder if she's the reason that Ray Charles went.
Probably. Because she opened up the music.
Yeah, that's amazing. Because she was probably hanging out with, you know, other people from other countries, like, you know, like top
they were
elite boarding schools or whatever, and they're sharing information.
She was going to Paris all the time and to London and stuff like that, buying some real expensive art for Bulgaria, for the museum. And it's incredible. She was very fascinated from the West, you know, and from the culture. And she opened because her father was number one out there. Yeah. But the Russians, they didn't like that.
Yeah, this was the daughter. Did he have more than one? Was it just her? Did she have any brothers and sisters?
I don't remember. Probably he got a son too.
Okay.
Probably.
I didn't.
But I don't remember because when I left Bulgaria, I don't remember their family life.
Right. Well, you left in 65?
65.
And then you came to America 67. Yeah. Well, okay, so while Claudio is doing research for us, we can do number 3. And that one is, boom. This one, now, I don't think we can argue this is an abstract.
No, it's not an abstract. It's again like the first one.
It's not an abstract. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm positive.
This one, Claudio, called Swirl in Orange. Where do you see anything here?
Yeah, well, there is it's got to be a lake in between all this. It's a pinkish one because, you know, the whole thing, it's coming from the skies. And it's like the first one. It's very similar. I'll put it over here. Let me see the first one. No, not the first one, the second. No, I'm taking, actually, what I did.
This? Okay, you were looking at... Okay,
I was looking at the one that I said I'm going to...
Yeah, okay, so Kraus was just looking at number 2.
Yeah.
And that's what he was describing everything. I'm showing you guys number 2 again. But actually now he's got the correct one in his hand. So that is this one.
Yeah, that's an abstract.
Oh, okay, thank you. Because I was like, now I really don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, this is an abstract. Even though you can... if you can run your imagination, you can find a lot of things. But this is an abstract.
Yes.
Yeah. There is no year, but it's almost the same style that he did the number 2.
Well, yes. Okay, so this one is all circles and curves.
Yeah.
Everything is rotating. bright orange and cream white strokes swirling around blue, gray, and black forms in a continuous circular motion. Red accents punching through at center and lower left. Let me show you guys other close-up too, so yes, you can see the difference. Okay.
It's more vivid, more.
Yeah, so unfortunately, my photos are still no good. Still no good. Anyways, now you guys can see the real thing. There's no horizon, no sky, no ground, just energy spinning. So it's also the biggest one of the three that we've shown so far, but same color family. Oranges and blacks and whites, but the movement is completely different. The first two had some kind of horizontal structure, but this one has none. It just turns. 3 paintings, same palette, same construction. I'm just gonna do something here. I'm gonna turn it around to see, so you guys can kind of look at it in different, in different orientations.
Yeah.
Because it really kind of.
Yeah, you can
sort of put it however you want.
Now I can see a figure of a woman.
Here, this
lay
way?
Down, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very interesting. When you turn it around, you can see different stuff.
Yeah, this is and now we go this way. And I think okay, so this was how I photographed it.
Yeah.
I'll show you guys the photo. The photo is just totally nothing to do with the real thing.
Yeah.
Okay, I hope that the photographers out there in the world hear our call. we need someone to help us. Okay. So any other comments on this one? It's number 63. You just
No, it can be seen in any position.
I think that's generally.
Yeah.
And then he called it swirl in orange, but I don't know. Then we could just put abstract. So these two are landscapes, and then by the way, we got info back about Lyudmila Zhivkova.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're right about the big picture, but the details are a bit tangled. So Lyudmila Zhivkova and culture, absolutely true. She was Todor Zhivkov's daughter. She ran Bulgaria's Committee for Art and Culture from 1975 until her death, and was genuinely ambitious about opening Bulgaria to international culture and vice versa. She organized the traveling Thracian Gold exhibition, the Banner of Peace Children's Assembly, signed bilateral cultural agreements with countries all over the world, and encouraged Bulgarian artists to travel and study abroad. She was also deeply into Eastern spirituality, which made Moscow uneasy.
Yeah.
So that was the thing. Herbert von Karajan and the Vienna Philharmonic played at the National Palace of Culture that bears her name. The National Palace of Culture is named after her? NDK?
I don't know.
I don't know about that.
No, it's NDK, so it's not.
I wonder if that was her that not commissioned it, but.
No, I think that NDK was built because it was a year of something, that they had to build it the same year because they're going to celebrate the communism come to Bulgaria or something. I don't remember, but
yeah.
I remember that it was done very quick.
Oh.
Because the government said, you got to do it.
Right. Finish it yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, well, this is interesting. Could not confirm that Zhivkova specifically invited Ray Charles to come record. But she died July 21st, 1981, the same year he went.
Yeah.
That's kind of a coincidence. So he was in Bulgaria in 1981, and that's when she died. 1981.
Wow.
So she was 38.
Well, if he was the first one from the West to come and do that, Ray Charles,
I don't know.
maybe the Russians, they got pissed off or something. They thought, let's...
I mean, at this point, nothing would surprise me.
Yeah.
Well, so here's the thing. The official diagnosis was a cerebral hemorrhage. The KGB Russian poisoning theory is widely repeated in Bulgaria, and so Cross is far from the only one who believes it. Some Kremlinologists floated the theory at the time. Others attribute it to compilations from a serious car accident she had in 1973. So from 73, she was in a bad car accident and then took some time, and then her brain...
Oh, no.
It remains one of Bulgarian's enduring mysteries with no definitive answer.
I mean, the Russians are known getting rid of people that...
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many people died after that, you know. What was the latest one that was the opposition?
Yeah, I can't remember his name, but they put something in his underwear.
Yeah.
That guy?
The one that died in Siberia. He was...
Yeah, that was the one that was like going to try to run against Putin.
Yeah.
And suddenly, he's in jail and he's... Yeah. No, I mean...
and so many journalists he killed, and this is horrible. I mean, he's just like Iran in a way, you know, killing anything that goes against him.
Well, so that's the thing, like, if you don't have... If your nature is not to just, like, understand some people are going to disagree with you, you cannot control everybody, you just want power, then that's what you're going to do. You're going to kill.
Yeah.
You're going to use violence. And so that Lyudmila Zhivkova thing, I think, is a conspiracy theory. Because it's not official. So.
Yeah, well, because it's not official, but you know, people, they're not dumb.
No, I know.
In Bulgaria, they knew that the Russians did that. Which is horrible, you know, because she did a lot of things that she brought the West to Bulgaria, and it was never to go back. You know, people are with the Jeans, with the Rolling Stones, with the Beatles, and so until nowadays, they didn't turn back.
Right. Yep. So that is the Ray Charles and Lyudmila Zhivkova, 1981.
Yeah.
Interesting year. So many different threads. You know, how do you follow, like I told you got to have the murder board, like what happened in which year. Okay, so let's look at painting number 4. This one's so beautiful. This one. Boom. So let me also show the photo I took. It's not going to be as good, but here's the photo, which is like the full screen. And I saw what I think is flowers in a blue vase. Yeah, okay. So...
it's still life.
Still life, exactly. Yeah. So this one, Claudio says, Boris slowed down and looked at something on a table.
Yeah.
Cool blues, soft golds. Let me go back to the live of it. Cream with flashes of orange and red. A dark blue vase sits at the lower center with flowers and foliage spraying upward. The background is a haze of blue-gray. Something reddish-orange to the right, taller than wide. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that tall reddish-orange thing, I think that blue vase, when you look at it, dark blue, heavy and sturdy, could be a Yova.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
I think it's a Yova. And this could have been in their atelier on Slivnica,
Yeah.
which is the name of the street. And she did make, you know, these kind of vessels with the blue glaze and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, and you know, I will say that this one, like when you hold it in your hand, it's kind of heavy, don't you think?
Yeah, it is.
It's like got some
Well,
heft.
the frame is very
Solid wood.
solid, and it's beautiful. You know, the way he did it is beautiful.
Oh, it's just absolutely exquisite because also the frame itself, if you guys can see, it's got like this nice cream color, and it's just lovely.
Yeah.
Absolutely lovely. So, you know, and these are, what's the size of this one? 10 by 9. So like, again, under 4 inches by 4.
Yeah. It's incredible, you know, the way he does in such a small scale, and yet it's so powerful.
So powerful.
Yeah.
Well, okay, I love this one. It doesn't seem like this one was painted at the same time as those other ones.
No.
Seems like a different era. Okay, so the last one is I saved the best for last.
Okay.
Not that you can, you know, say which one is the best, but so far this one is literally what I like to call Tondo Impasto.
Yeah.
Boom. Okay, so this, if you look at it, at first it seems like look at this up here.
That's again when you
Look.
Yeah.
Right? And I've got this colors. So I have these, I'm going to show them. Okay, so what you're looking at, everybody, is literally Boris painting Yova's ceramics directly. That was the subject.
Yeah.
Okay, so that dark reddish brown form at the center left could be one of Yova's tomato red vessels. And I'm going to show you for the first time. This is so exciting because we're just, you know, we're gearing up to get to the Yova.
It's possible because when you're in a studio out there and you got all these ceramics around you, and he got excited and he started doing, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So there's the red, tomato red. And now this one is like a kind of more like a round bulb.
Yeah.
But she also had thin red sculptural forms.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go back to, I'm going to show you guys the close-up of the painting because that's a better, you see the reds are the same.
Yeah.
From this red to this red.
Yeah.
Can you guys, let me try to show you trying to move it around so you kind of see the red. Then the other thing, if you look on the upper right, I think it's one of these.
Yeah.
The proportions kind of match.
Yeah.
She made these jugs, you know, that we showed. And I'll go back to the painting. And then that tubular form on the kind of upper right corner quadrant. And then, you know, blue and yellow forms that could be other ceramics on the surface. So there's just kind of a lot of movement here. Definitely not a landscape. And so I just want to say this is a husband painting his wife's art.
You know, when I'm looking this, you know, I remember these forms and these things in the 60s, late 60s. Mm-hmm. And she was so modern.
Yes.
I mean, look at it, you know. And, you know, now I'm watching, you know, on TV, some talk shows and stuff like that. They got, you know, they're trying to do something like that, but it has nothing to do with this kind of a form.
Yeah, no.
They're very simple, like a little balloon with this sticking out, or a couple of circles and stuff like that. But this is so sophisticated.
Yeah.
When you put it in the background, and you can't take your eyes off of them. It's
yeah. Well, and I think he literally, that's like, this is a Tondo Impasto. It's got like her Tondos and his Impasto, and it's just lovely.
Yeah.
And it's the first one of its kind. And we're excited to share more of Yova's works.
Yeah.
She's got a lot. And one of the things about the blue tubular vessel, that was her taking, working with cylinders and then dissecting cylinders.
Yeah.
This was like her thing.
Yeah.
That was very innovative at the time.
Yeah.
She's kind of like let's say, the trailblazer for this stuff.
Yeah.
And I can just show you guys the book. Let me just briefly pull it up here. So this was the book that we published for Yova's 100 years celebration. And actually inside is, look at that, her tubular forms. Oh wait, those are some of her porcelains, but here's her tubulars.
Yeah.
And so this one, we just had so much fun with the professor, the cream colored one.
Yeah.
Oh geez. Sorry, I'm showing that. Okay, here we are. So here's her book, Yova Raevska, Voice of Clay, that we had published back in 2018 on the occasion of her 100th celebration. And then here are those vessels that I was showing you guys.
Yeah.
And then this one on this page, we called the baboon's butt. It was fun. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of some of her stuff, but more to be shared on the book later. We're in impasto phase right now, but we believe that this is a Tondo Impasto painting because it's his work with her work.
Yeah, he combined it.
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that one was number 65.
Yeah.
And I think that for now is it for today.
Yeah, okay.
It's
very interesting, because that's something different that from my father that I haven't seen.
No, I when I pulled it today, I was like, oh.
Very, very abstract in a way, and very, very nice, very nicely done.
Yeah. Well, the only thing now is just to be able to get really good pictures.
Yeah.
Because we can show them nicely through this, video camera, but we need to also get good still
So
photos.
what did Eric say about the camera?
Well, he thinks that the reason why that's coming out so well on the close-ups here is because it's video. So video is getting like the depth and stuff like that.
I see.
And then with just a camera still,
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably if you're a photographer and you're listening, you can call me Baiganyu. I'm not sure. Yeah. So I'll just show one more time her cool tomato vessels here and her tubular. And then finally the painting. So, with that, I will say we're going to wish you guys all a good weekend.
Yeah. And we're going to have 107 degrees.
Oh, great. I'm looking forward to that.
This is the first day of the summer.
Summer or spring?
The spring.
Spring, yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
This is very unusual. 107 degrees. That doesn't even happen in May.
Okay.
So,
I have to tell you, I'm not looking at the number. I'm not looking at the temperature. Because, everything is air conditioned.
Yeah.
And because it's so cold when you're inside, it feels so good when you go outside. So
the difference between summer and now is that in the morning, it's real nice. Like 69, 70.
It's beautiful.
But
yeah.
then jumps all the way to 107 in the afternoon.
Right. That's when you have to take a siesta.
Yeah. And in the summer it gets 90 degrees the lowest.
Oh, really? Even, yeah. Well,
And then you have to be on air conditioning all the time.
this will be my first summer here in, I don't know, 30 plus years.
Yeah, yeah.
But I love the sun.
Yeah.
The sunshine is,
No, it's beautiful. Right now it's okay, as long as you avoid the afternoon
yeah.
hour, being in air conditioning, everything is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And make sure nobody steals your water.
Well, chin chin,
Chin
everybody.
chin.
Ciao, ciao, and well, ci vediamo domani.
Ci
We'll see you
vediamo
domani.
domani.
Yeah, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh no, Monday.
Monday.
Yeah, we're going on the weekend.
Yeah.
All right.
Monday's a special day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We have a nice surprise for you guys on Monday. So tune back in. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much. If you're still here and you're watching us, we love you guys. Tell your friends. We need to get 50 subscribers. I don't know how many we have. I know we have more than 20 though, so it's exciting.
Oh, we're growing.
We're growing. Okay, thanks so much, everybody. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Tondo
Impasto.